So, I was one of those people who was super excited ahead of the first Destiny coming out. At the time I was only 9, but I loved Halo and I was excited to see what Bungie had in the tank. The game came out and the rest is history at this point. I still have the same opinion on the first game, and it was a mediocre game at best, in my opinion. Then, a couple years later, Destiny 2 came out. I got it for Christmas that year. I thought it was an improvement on the original, but really nothing more, and it was still just okay. I almost actually reviewed it yesterday. I even had gameplay recorded for it, but it never ended up happening, and the leftover gameplay was put in for my upcoming Games 2 video. Then, something amazing happened. Earlier this year, Bungie finally split from Activision. This meant a lot of things. Now Bungie could do all these different things to improve the game, and sure enough, they did. The game is now free to play. There's a cross-save feature. While I haven't played it yet, the Shadowkeep expansion is said to be amazing, and above all, the game is just so much more enjoyable to people now. So when it comes to Destiny in general, whether I liked it or not, one of my favorite things was always the guns. There are so many to choose from, and they all serve their own specialty. My current favorite is actually an exotic called the Cold Heart that I got by using a code on the back of the manual I got with the game. But there are some good ones besides that as well. The Ace of Spades, Love and Death is another really good one. I just really enjoy the gunplay in this game. Guns are awesome. PvP is really fun when I played that. I can't currently because I don't have PlayStation Plus. So, the challenges cause a lot of intensity and a lot of fun. Playing with friends is a blast, just like it is in pretty much any game, even a really crappy one. Raids are insanely fun. I had a blast playing them. The social space has honestly always been a neat part of Destiny. I can openly admit that. As I said earlier, the game is now free to play, which is amazing. It allows a much better player base and a much larger player base. And the expansions cost money, so it only makes sense. Like, the expansions cost a lot of money, so it makes sense to make the game free to play, almost in the same sense as like Warframe. So Bungie still has a way to make money from the game. Again, it is a lot like Warframe in a certain way. As for the bad stuff, while I'm loving Destiny 2 right now, I really am. I can say there are certainly a lot of things about it that I dislike or even hate to a certain extent. First things first, from what I've played, I'm not too into the main story. I haven't finished, which is why this isn't a full review on the game. But I can safely say the campaign, from what I've played, just isn't that great to me. I don't know. I didn't quite like the writing from it. A lot of the time, I feel like you're just mowing down enemies with no motivation, but then again, that is excused by the gunplay. And the only character that I don't find generic and disinteresting is Cade 6, by far the best character in the game. It's very much an improvement from the first Destiny-based game campaign, which was just completely terrible. But as much as an improvement as Destiny 2's campaign is, I don't think it stands on its own as a great campaign or story, in my opinion. That was it. I know it was short, but I felt like I had to make it. Destiny 2 is indeed a game that turned itself around. So let's talk for a second about me coming back, because this is my first video back in over a month. So I have new videos on the way. I have new videos that have already had finished scripts, and I just need to work on gameplay for it. I've actually been planning this video for a while. I actually planned to drop it a couple weeks ago, but I didn't have a working mic. Now that I do and everything's good, I can upload the video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it as a first video back. I will be uploading more in the next couple weeks, days, however, I don't know. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.